Hey guys, this is Evan with Backwoods. Today we're going to do a walkthrough on the installation of our new Hi-Lite Series 3rd Gen Tacoma rear bumper. When you get the bumper, it's going to come with the hardware kit, the step tread plate, some LED license plate lights, and of course the steel mounting brackets. To do the installation, you're going to want a socket set, a wrench set, and a trim removal tool. An impact is also useful. The bumper was made to fit our Pathfinder single row 6-inch LED lights, and that's what we're going to install today. So the first step is to remove this black plastic bumper cap, and in order to do that you've got to take out the trailer wiring harness, the license plate lights, and a couple of these little black plastic clips. This one's hiding behind the license plate, which we've removed in advance. To get this plug out, there are a couple spring-loaded clips on the top and bottom of it that you squeeze from the backside to release. To get the license plate lights out, there are a couple tabs on the backside that are really tricky to get to, and I'll show them to you once I get them out. A long screwdriver or the trim tool can be used to push on the tabs from the backside. So this one popped out pretty quickly. You're basically squeezing these tabs from the backside. I did one at a time with the trim tool. Okay, so we got it started. This side's being a little stubborn. You can gently kind of help persuade it out from the front side. Just be careful not to damage anything, especially if you want to sell it or reuse it later on. There we go. There's two more little plastic push pins under here that we're going to pop out. And then this whole top part just unsnaps. All that's holding the bumper on now are these 12mm head bolts. 2 on the top on each side, 2 on the bottom on each side, and then 2 in the middle. One of the last things you have to do before putting the new bumper on is extend the wiring harness for the trailer plug. The OEM bumper sits so far back in and ours is a little bit more robust, so we're just going to cut this and splice in the included wiring harness extension. It's safest to cut one wire at a time to reduce the risk of shorting across 2 wires if there's any current running through any of them. Once your wires are cut and stripped, just install the included extension and make sure to match the correct color and gauge. Now we've got our extension wired up. It's time to start putting the new bumper together. We want to remove the wiring harness from the OEM bumper to reuse for the LED license plate lights. Alright, we're prepping the harness for the LED license plate lights. You're going to cut off the end, peel the wire back so it looks like this. And our LED license plate lights are going to hook up white to white and black to green on the driver's side. On the passenger side, it's white to white and black to blue. Now that we've extended the trailer wiring harness, it's time to start assembling the bumper with the accessories. We've got the Pathfinder 6-inch LED bars, and we're going to put in the LED license plate lights and the step tread plate. Oh, you'll want to cut the ends off the light before you try to thread it through the hole. We've tightened down the license plate lights and the step tread plate, and now we're installing the Pathfinder LED backup lights. The Pathfinder kit comes with little brackets which you won't use in this. All you're going to use is a bolt and a lock washer and a flat washer, one for each side of the light. You can install the bolt ahead of time and then drop it down into the slots, as you can see right here. Okay, we just got the lights installed and the bumper ready. Now it's time to put on the brackets. You're going to reuse 2 of the bolts you took off previously that held the factory bumper on. And for the bottom holes, you'll use the included grade 8 7/16 hardware. These top 2 bolts, you want to get as snug as you can while still allowing some movement. It's hard to see in the video, but there's weld nuts provided in the frame mounts, so all you need are the bolts and washers. Okay, we've got the bumper centered left to right. We've got the height adjusted the same under each taillight. And just make sure you check the clearance for the tailgate left to right, and also make sure it's not hitting the top of the bumper. Lower it down really slow. Once you're satisfied with all the adjustments, then you're going to tighten down the mounts to the frame. Okay, with the bumper adjusted and everything tightened down, the last thing we have to do is connect the license plate lights. On the passenger side, you're going to connect the white wire to the white wire and the blue to the black. On the driver's side, it's going to be white to white and black to green. Okay, very last step, connect your trailer wiring plug. And then install your license plate and you're done. Okay, that was the installation of our Hi-Lite Series 3rd Gen Tacoma rear bumper. Basically, to recap, we disconnected the factory plastic parts, wiring harness, and then finally the metal bumper. And we replaced it with our mounts. We put the new components in the new bumper and put the new bumper on. If you guys have any more questions, reach out to us at backwoodsadventuremods.com or on YouTube.